Hello students, I am Sujata Pavnikar from Department of Electrical Engineering, AISSMS IOIT Pune. Welcome you all for today's session, and the topic of the session is Series RLC Circuit Numerical. The diagram shown over here is the circuit diagram of series RLC connected across the AC voltage. So here, as the name indicates, series connection of resistance R, inductance L and capacitance C. They are connected in series and AC voltage Vm sin omega t is applied across this connection. Current I is circulating through the series connection of RLC. Voltage drop across resistance is measured as VR. Voltage drop across inductance is VL and voltage drop across capacitance is VC. Total voltage supplied is VAC and the equation is Vm sin omega t as it is sinusoidal function. In RLC circuit, the opposition offered by resistance is R, inductance is XL and by the capacitance is XC, and together opposition is called as impedance of the circuit and it is measured in ohms. XL is the inductive reactance is equal to omega L or 2 pi FL. Xc is the capacitive reactance is equal to 1 upon omega C or 1 upon 2 pi Fc, whereas F stands for frequency of the supply, L is the inductance value in Henry, C is the capacitance value in Farad, XL and Xc measured in ohms. Phasor diagram. In this we can see that voltage VL is upward on the y-axis, Vc is downward on the y-axis, Vr is on the x-axis. So here we can see that resistive component is the horizontal component, XL minus XC or VL minus VC is vertical component, that is reactive component, and by the Pythagoras diagonal will come as an impedance, that is Z. So by the Pythagoras we can substitute V is equal to VR square, that is base square, plus VL minus VC square, that is height square, and we get it as by substituting the value and rearranging the things. V is equal to I in bracket R square plus XL minus XC square. So this is the standard formula from the Pythagoras voltage triangle. Now if we will rearrange the term, I is equal to V upon square root R square plus XL minus XC square, and this is nothing but the impedance Z, which we can get it from the impedance triangle. So I is equal to V upon Z, and Z is equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC square, that is the total opposition offered by resistance, inductive reactance and capacitive reactance. XL minus XC indicates the net reactive drop or net reactive opposition. It is the total opposition offered to the flow of current by an RLC series circuit and is known as impedance of the circuit. Now we will see one simple numerical based on series RLC circuit. Consider this: in a series RLC circuit, R is equal to 30 ohms, L is equal to 15 millihenry, capacitance C is equal to 51 microfarad. If the source voltage and frequency are 12 volts and 60 hertz respectively, what is the current in the circuit? So let's see what is the input data given. R is equal to 30 ohms, L is equal to 15 millihenry, that is 15 into 10 raised to minus 3. Capacitance C is equal to 51 microfarad, that is 51 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. Voltage is equal to 12 volts and the frequency F is equal to 60 hertz. If we want to solve this numerical, we should make the arrangement by the formula, that is I is equal to V upon Z. Correct? Because we know V is equal to IZ. So I is equal to V upon Z. Here we know the voltage value, that is 12 volts. Now we want to calculate Z. So how to calculate Z? For Z we have this formula. Z is equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC square. So in the numerical we have the value of R, that is 30 ohms, and XL minus XC square. So how to calculate XL? XL is given in this formula, 2 pi FL. So substitute 2 as a constant, pi as a 3.14. Frequency is given, that is 60 Hertz. So I have written 60 Hertz, and inductance is 15 millihenry, that is 15 into 10 raised to minus 3. It will become 0.015, and the product of this is equal to XL is equal to 5.655 ohms. Now similar way calculate XC is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC. So 1 divided by 2 pi FC. So 1 divided by 2 multiplied by pi value, F is 60 Hertz, and C is equal to 51 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is this term. And you will get value of XC is 5.655 ohms. So substitute that value in the equation, that is XL value and XC value. You will get the final Z value as 55.21 ohms, and this 55.21 ohm is your Z. It will be substituted over here, that is Z is equal to 55.21 ohm. So I is equal to 12.55.21, that is 0.217 ampere or 217 milliampere. Okay, so this is how the numerical will be solved. Thank you all.